What's going on, Hempies Nation? Your boy Josh here. I'm excited to take you on an adventure again today as we dive deep into Apple Fritter and Octane Gas. The combination is magical, as it would be. You take two titans like that, gods among strains, and you collide them together to create something new and beautiful. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, doesn't matter if you're curious, cautious, or an everyday toker like myself, there's going to be something around in this episode for everybody. Stick around. Boom! Alright, welcome back to another episode of Let's Be Blunt. And we're gonna be blunt today. What we gonna be blunt about? I don't know. I think what we're gonna be blunt about is some Apple Fritter and Octane Gas together. Wow. I'm just gonna put you right there. Okay? Alright, I feel like Mr. Rogers. Where's my sweater? Okay, I'm missing my sweater. Phil, what are we doing? I don't know, we're not prepared. We were prepared, and then we had to make a video. Here we are, making a video. Less prepared. All right. So, what is happening to my mind, my body, and my everyday way of life? How am I being impacted by this combination of strains? This, like, battle of titans, I would say. Because who's going to dominate? You have Apple Fritter, one of the most, like, consistent strains. We can never keep it enough in stores, right? And then you take it and you mix it, blend it, attack it with the strain, the flower of the gods, man. Octane Gas. Holy shnikes, man. We've got ourselves a combination. Watch as the gazelle grazes through the open plains. Now see the tiger. Alright. We get us a little crocodile in us every once in a while. He comes out, man. And R.I.P. I want to take the moment also to shout out again these incredible products. All right, we are talking about King Palm. All right, I happen to prefer this particular flavor, the blue grape. All right, it's really nice, man. It smokes incredibly. It's like I don't even use the flavor tips, to be honest. Like, most of the time I don't. Like, if I was gonna do it, I would smoke it and then, like, get it to about halfway. Once the flavor of the flower starts turning to cinder a little bit, more like caramelized peanuts or something. Yeah. And then you pop it then. And it's really good. But yeah, I prefer not popping it most of the time because I like the taste of the leaf. I prefer my experience to be, you know, like not flavorless, but flavor. I mean, I don't need any additive to it. But it's all good. It's wonderful. So where are we at? Right now, we are getting very excited. We are moving through characters and shifting through voices. This one knows very much. This is my favorite voice for my PSN. Yes. If you don't know what I say, I'm sorry. We will not wait. I must advance the cause. We must move forward. So, this one will say, this one will move. We will go this way and that way. Alright? Cool. Alright, man, just chill the fuck out, okay? You know, you don't have to like dominate like that, be all intimidating and shit. Everybody's like, you're cool, alright, we get you. You don't have to be like macho with it. This one is never macho. This one is only excited about the flower. The flower is amazing. He wants to smoke it. This one wants to smoke it. Yes. This one already has smoked it. That's why we're making a video and we're having this conversation right now with you butting in, being all inappropriate like with your, oh my god, I do not want to hear what you are saying. You cannot have this conversation with me like this. We are not prepared to do this in front of people. Bro. Just look, man, it's all good. Like, we're not having a split personality contest here. This is just, you know, us being fun, us having a good time, us making us laugh. That's all this is. What, you gotta step up? You want to be dominant? Be the man? Okay? That's not this type of video. This one does not want to step up. This one is enjoying my art very kindly. It is wonderful. Very good. I love that. Let's be mates. Yes, this one wants to be mates. Okay, that was creepy and I felt a little bit like in a, you know, like it was just a little crossing of the line, you know? There was the line there. Just don't cross the line. Don't cross the line, man. This one crosses no lines because there are no lines to cross. Do you know what I mean? This one just flows with the energy. And yes, very excited. This one is so excited to have a conversation with the audience. Okay, man. Well, I don't know why it's important for you to have this conversation right now, but we're gonna move on. We're moving right on. Moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. We're headed on the highway. Come and share it with me. Moving right along. Yeah. That's Kermit. He's doing his thing, man. Yeah. That's how we roll. In Hempy's Nation. Rock out. Alright, like, I will be happy to perform for you later, guys, but let's just, you know, rein it in a little bit. So we got incredible tubes that we've smoked our incredible Hempy's flower out of, all right? And we got those tubes at Hempy's, by the way. $2.99 at Hempy's. Rock out. Flavor tips. Gotta love them. Also want to say, this flower is amazing. Like the quality, man. The COAs are the first thing that is looked at by any product that we bring in, right? COAs, let me see your COAs. Okay. Wow, cool. So, anyway, what I'm saying is we are bringing the conversation along on this journey, and we're experiencing what comes into our head, right? So it's my experience, my consciousness, my anecdotal story, my narrative, right? That we follow on these journeys together. But I want to see what your reactions are, what your comments are. Like, give me something to talk about while we're doing these videos. And I don't mean that in like a pleading way. I mean that in like, let's get thoughtful about it. There's genuinely so many conversations we could have. We could have something simple as like, how do you roll? Okay, well, I'll show you how to roll. Now I learned from a pro, and then I learned from another pro, and they know who they are. Shout out Jay. So, anywho, I want everybody to know that Hempy's Nation means everything to me, right? You guys mean everything to me. This community, building this community means everything, because I think it's so important. Like, if we manage to move a conversation forward and gain a presence among societal, like, acceptance, right? Dude, this could be game changing. Let's change minds and hearts. Let's just break down the walls of stigmatization that have just been like fortifying this compound that around, you know, what our flower, a fucking flower, for real, man. All this over a flower, really? Come on, man. Come on, man. But I'm just saying, it's an amazing flower, and it has so much potential. And if we could study it, you know, if we could study it, dude, oh my God. Like, look at what we've been able to do without studying it, man. It's incredible. Like, I have no pain. That's amazing. I'm also motivated, and like, my PTSD is managed. It's amazing. And I'm saying, like, you know, yeah, I see doctors. You know, yeah, I've seen a therapist, and that was incredible. You know, like, having a therapist to go and walk a journey with you as well. Incredible stuff, man. It's good to be able to have those interactions, those types of connections with people who can help bring you along on your journey and pull out of you the best parts of you, and help isolate the other parts that you don't necessarily want to be associated with. And then we target them and then work on them, right? That's just how we do. It's how we grow. We fail, and then we pick ourselves up. And sometimes we need people to help pick us up. I'm not gonna lie, I've needed that in my life. There have been people who have come into my life who have literally saved my life. And I just want to thank them. You know? Like, they come in just the right time, just the right moment. And like, you know, it could be only for a second. Like, one interaction, one single moment that was shared between two people who were just interacting in their normal day. But had one person not said something, opened a conversation, or started the interaction, what would happen? A lifetime of memory would have been missed out. You know, there's so much potential in every moment. And I'm about trying to find meaning in the moment, and meaningful moments, right? As we catalog our memories, I want to have meaningful ones. Memories that bring me a sense of contentment when the world around me is not content, and I struggle with the world as it is sometimes, because I feel like there's an injustice. Like, and this is me, right? This is me. I see injustice and I feel like this is not right, and I have to champion a cause. And for me, it's like, it's it's ingrained in my DNA. It's a part of my DNA. I can't do anything about it. It's so intertwined with myself that this is just how it's going to be. So what I do with that, I have to compartmentalize. I have to try to never justify it, because you can't, right? There's no justification. What you've got to do is find a way to live with yourself within the situations and do what you can. Man, I can't imagine what it would have been like to have lived under I can't imagine some things in life. You know, we are privileged, I think, to be here in this country. I know there's a lot of countries that have less rights. I'm not trying to say that this country is perfect by any stretch of the imagination, or this beacon on the light, on the hill, you know, whatever, man. There's corruption here. Holy shnikes, is there corruption. But like, we have an opportunity to be the change in the conversation, to bridge that helps guide people together, who can find commonality with one another, who literally want to help society grow and expand and become better, right? We want to build something better. Let's build it together. All right, enough of that. Okay, explain to me what I feel. Well, obviously, I'm very social right now, okay? So we've got Apple Fritter and Octane Gas together. I feel like I'm monologuing a bit, but I'm also like really dialed in, right? Concentration-wise. My focus is there. Also, I'm passionate. You can sense the passion. That's typical in me. I'm a very passionate individual, and so when I find something that I am in, like something that inspires me, or something that brings out something which inspires me, I am all in. Cool. So here we are. I feel focused. I feel chill. I feel very chill. You know, talking about some of this stuff, the injustice and stuff, can very easily like rile me up, right? Get me stuck in a negative feedback loop where I struggle to get out sometimes. And I say that as someone who has gone through those experiences on my own, right? Had to discover it for myself, that there is injustice. Like when it's sometimes it takes it happening to you for you to really see and get unplugged from the matrix, right? Cool. I appreciate everybody. I want you to know that as a community, we are growing. Plant a seed today, man. Plant a seed. Let's grow. Like we're growing a field of hemp, right? That is going to produce flour from which we will smoke it, right? Here's a bumper sticker for you. Life is a flower. Smoke it. All right? Let's do that. When life hands you flowers, what do? You plant seeds and you make new flowers and you freaking smoke the hell out of the other ones. I'm just saying. All right, well, thank you all. We'll have another great conversation soon. Appreciate you. Bye.